Woo! Backtracking! 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 Backtracking was successful. Successful, successful, successful. Backtracking. 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 Woo! Oh. Hi, listeners. How are you today? Didn't see you there. Yeah, I've started another recording. We're gonna carry on. So I promised the forge, but before we do that, maybe a little backtracking redux in terms of now I'm so close. That is, I'm just gonna take another quick look at that little section from the forge and then head onwards. And then I promise this episode we make progress in terms of the story and stuff. Like we'll go to the strawberry, the battlefield, and actually carry on as we were going to do, as I promised we were going to do, like the end of the episode 2 episodes ago or whatever. Let us see. So is this a have we been in this waterfall? We've been in that waterfall. What are we actually missing? That will help, won't it? If I know roughly what we're missing. We are missing a shopping cart and a mystery thing. Brilliant. What does it mean by shop? I keep seeing the shopping cart one. I'm thinking, what does that mean? Does that mean there's an item I have to buy from? Switch to Connie. Switch to get. We'll have to have a Connie instead of a Greg, I guess. Because Greg's already had one puzzle in this area. That way she can cut down the grass. And, you know, be awesome. Connie about the place. Yeah, see, Greg's already had puzzles in this area. So am I supposed to find Onion and buy something off him? Is that what the sort of shopping cart you want is? I wonder. Like, there's an item from him. Maybe it's the badge. He had a badge, didn't he? Maybe you've always got to buy the badges from Onion. It's 100% an area. Yeah. Right, well, Onion's not far. That's an easy one to test as a theory. And I don't begrudge buying a badge. Question is though, has that increased our percentage here? Oh, there's a waterfall next to Onion. Have I used this one as well? I have already been in this one. Well, that's disappointing. Maybe there's a third waterfall and I'm feeling stupid. I need to now find a way to check if I've... I wish the warp pads were slightly more frequent than they actually are. I know I've been down here, but I wonder if I missed something. That's nice that I get to crack that open twice. No, it doesn't seem that way. Because I think I got a light Steven down there, which I think I gave to... I want to say I gave that to Amethyst. It's always nice to want to come through the same area and just re-pick up all the stuff you picked up in the last playthrough. So why not? But to be fair, as well, we're getting the possibility of another waterfall. Was there something here that I've already gotten, or is there a purpose for this random block? This feels this block has always felt a bit arbitrary. Doesn't seem to be anything on it, and I have not yet come across another waterfall that I can. Not obviously. No. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, this has already taken up 5 minutes that I didn't intend it to. Maybe we'll just head to the forge. But we're so close now. We're so close. That's the thing.
Here we are.
Yes,
on
Pearl.
to the next one.
Here we are indeed. I'm glad I waited till now to do the backtracking, because obviously, particularly in that area behind the big door, only Peridot was able to really actually get us 100% complete in that area because of her metal bending abilities. What am I doing? Come on down. Get your life together. Oh, this is embarrassing now, Dan. What's happening? There it is. So what's going on? What are you doing? Are you playing that? See, that's a waterfall, but I doubt there's any secrets in that because it's a. All the stuff's come back because I left. That's fun. Just keep going in and out and getting as many together breakfasts as I could possibly need. If I had amethyst, there's another together breakfast up there I could achieve. Sadly, I am amethystless. Yeah, go on. Try chase after us. Oh, I didn't even do that. Can you get down there? No. Can you do something with... No. Well, I'm definitely missing something around here, and it's doing my head in. Okay, so the shopping cart thing, if I see that again, I need to go find Onion and make sure I buy the badges off him, because otherwise I can't 100% the area. I am missing one thing with a question mark. Again. What is with this game? And just random things being unobtainable. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, it's not that, surely. What is that, actually? It's a Zoltan token thing? But how would you... Is there an object I can move to under that? With Perry's special skills? Because otherwise, how do you get that? It's quite high up. Could that be the missing thing, though? Have we switched to Garnet? Has she got a high enough jump cycle to reach it? She is the tallest. So it makes sense I would swap her for the smallest. Sorry, Perry. All temporary. I'll reform a team. But I need to see if Garnet can reach that damn thing. Oh, that felt close. That felt really close. That feels and looks. Does anyone have... See, Pearl can throw an item. Throw a spear thing. Can Pearl... See, Pearl's jump cycle goes really high up, doesn't it? In terms of how high up it reaches. Maybe it's just a matter of like, maybe it's a jump on a thing, to get up on a thing, to get up on a thing, to be closer to the thing. Maybe there's like a, maybe there's a really obvious way to get there that I'm missing. I don't think there is. That's really upsetting. Because now I know, I'm pretty sure that's what it is that I'm missing. And I can't get to it unless it's like an amethyst can amethyst whip in the upward direction? Okay, last attempt. If that doesn't work, I'm going to the forge, backtracking over, forward motion. Actually, is there even any point in me going to the forge at this stage? Can I make any of the things I wish to make at the forge? Yeah, I could definitely make some stuff. No, I can't make the sword. Can't make the gauntlets. Could make the spear. Can't make the whip. Can make the guitar. probably make the spear. Who have I swapped out? No, I don't even care. Doesn't even matter. Garnet, I think. Right. Can Amethyst whip upward? Doesn't seem that way. But maybe if I stand below it, it'll do that thing where if you're in the right position, it'll whip in the direction you need to, like when it goes across. Well, that's that idea out of the way. Can I chop the tree down and then get to it that way? I don't think the game would endorse logging. Right, okay, so I'm going to go to the forge and build Pearl's new spear. That's as best I can do at the moment. But since I'm bringing her to the next section of the game, I guess that's the thing. Right, so the team is going to be Garnet, Pearl, and Perry. That's the team. Mixes things up a bit. Garnet I just like. Pearl I haven't used in a while. Perry's new. And we're going to go through the next area together. Now we're going to walk. First of all, we're going to check out the forge. And then we're going to head to the battlefield.
So proud of us.
Yeah, yeah. Ah, I'm so annoyed. You can hear the frustration. For all my success in the backtracking last time, where we ended on me figuring out that down Greg puzzle with a minute to spare on the recording.
There's much to be learned from this place.
Thanks, Pearl, I guess. Every time I come back here now, I'm going to have flashbacks to that disastrous recording that I had to revive when my Xbox ejected the hard drive, the technical difficulties episode number 6, because the point in which I was syncing the sound whenever I had to, I was always coming back to this moment. There's a moment where Stephen jumped and did a double jump about there, and I think that was the sound of that double jump versus the thing was where I was syncing it, because it happened somewhere within the first chunk of the video, but not so early that it... Oh, I've had a thought. I'm coming back to that in a second though. Let's do Pearl's spear and then a very exciting prospect. Can't build anything else. I'd love to build it. Would love to build it. But we'll do one. Oh, that's fine. She's coming with us in the next section of the mission anyway, so it's nice to get her a nice upgrade. There you go. And if memory serves, many status effects were were used to get that to be a thing. When we got Pearl's spear, we may or may not have. Okay, well we've got it.
Ready, Freddy.
What was I going for with Stephen? The reinforced shield. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for.
Great stuff. I'm always
Love is all you need.
Peridot here.
More Beatles references. There's Beatles references left, right, and centre in this damn game. Is that what I want to do? Do I want to build to... No, I want to build her. Teamwork.
Look, Steven.
I'm leaning a little teamwork heavy, and then I'm going to start using the teamwork stuff more. That's the idea. Right, so, first of all... These random bricks are just about, aren't they? There's nothing I can do with those. Okay, that's fine. I've had two thoughts. My theory has always been that I need gauntlets. Garnet's upgraded gauntlets to get through that second block through here. But now it's occurred to me that maybe a Perry can... It's metal-y sounding. No, it is still a garnet thing. Bummer.
I've got just
Alright.
the thing.
So... Oh, we can make Connie's sword. We should do that while we're here, right? We'll make the sword, and then we'll make the guitar, if we've got enough resources. Assuming that neither of those resources encroach on the gauntlets, because the gauntlets are my priority. I want to get down there so badly. Whatever it is, it feels like it's going to be awesome, because I've unlocked 6% of the forge in this one room. The rest of it is down there somehow, and I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there's awesomeness awaiting me down there. So let's just double check nothing encroaches on the gauntlet. Now the gauntlet just needs one of the blue ones, which that does use the blue ones, hopefully not so many. There you go, Connie, a nice upgraded sword for you. I thought I'd only be able to forge one item down here, but it looks like I'm going to end up doing 3. That's cool. Okay, I still have enough thingy. And Greg's guitar doesn't share any requirements with... Oh, I've got so many of the green. I've got 19 of that blue, so I don't need to worry about that. Greg doesn't share any requirements with Garnet's one, just the red. It does make the whip a little bit less likely to happen anytime soon, but let's do it. Well, that's exciting. New guitar for Greg. Just built things for characters that aren't, you know, traveling with me right now, but you know, in future. What does it do? Increases the effect of his jams, and when used after tuning, he sets of any jam is interrupted or expires. There you go. Cool. Actually, you know, I haven't checked what Pearl's better spear does, so let's see.
Always be prepared.
Enemies are now guaranteed to drop a star point when defeated with Pearl's basic attack. Cool. That'll help in battle or when trying to build up moves. Okay. Right. This is the team. We're doing it. We're going. It's 18 minutes later than predicted because more backtracking occurred that took up the first 3 minutes of this video, but it's fine. It's okay. We're doing it. Okay. So less excited about whatever's down there now. I reckon it's the Light Steven and the other chest, because that 4 out of 14 is the items that can be potentially forged. There are 7 characters, each of which has 2 schematics that I can unlock, equals 14 things to potentially forge, not including Jenny's pizza cutter, obviously. That's why it was on 1 of 14, and that's why the percentage was so low. It's now jumped up to 33%. Okay, that makes sense. 7 unlockable characters. That means I'm definitely not getting anyone else. Each one has 2 items. That 98% is driving me mad, but we'll worry about that later. Great. At some point, there might be a badge that lets you jump higher. I've got a feeling that might be what's going on, because otherwise, I don't know how you get that Zoltan token that's hiding in the trees. Anywho, so there you go. That's the end of the mopping up section.
Let's be careful, everyone.
My phone's going off. I'm wondering if it's a message from Chris, because if it was, I'd read it out to you guys. Let me see if you'll answer. Right, this is what we'll do. I'm going to message Chris right now. Recording. Save the light video. Is there a message you'd like me to say on air to our lovely listeners? So I'm waiting for. I'll wait for Chris to reply to that and see what he says. Anywho, If he doesn't reply during this one, I'll read his message out on the next one. He might be busy, to be fair. He's got a day job. He's probably busy.
Yay!
Feels like we were just here. Wow, this looks... Wow. This does look fantastic. Like the... Oh my god. They've got the old, my old favourite parallax scrolling. I don't know if you remember back in the day when video games first decided, like sort of discovered that. I'm just making sure there are no like hidden items in these bushes or whatever. This idea that the foreground items move at a different speed to the background ones to create that impression of things being further in the distance. They call that parallax scrolling. Wow, look at that. That is a big axe. That is a big shield. And the stuff hiding under it, it's so big. I mean, this is fantastic. Let's not fight you just yet. No, not just yet. I'm coming back for you. I just want to look around. See, I thought this looked really impressive in the show too, so this isn't just a compliment for the game designers, I suppose, but they've done a spectacular job recreating it, haven't they? Let's be honest here. This looks fantastic. Just incredible. All right. Ah, okay. Right, it's time, I think, to test out Garnet's special Quake ability, because they're both in its target zone. So did that not work, or does it affect over time? I should have really read up on it, what it does, before I used it. Should we try it again? Did I do it wrong? I need to somehow move the star that's under her. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of reading on that in a minute and then come back to trying that. Huh. That move is surprisingly strong for what it is. You know, you've got Connie running around with the, Rose's sword like slashing at them and it's doing like less damage than Perry throwing her iPad. I think maybe we should have introduced Perry earlier in the game. Just a thought. It is great. When it works, it is fantastic as an attack. Though. Let's make more use of Pearl. We said we'd do that this time. And
the perfect opening.
And I have figured out how to get that attack working properly now, which, you know, will make her a lot more useful to me in general, as she was a bit of a, well, I say problem is a strong word, but we were struggling, weren't we? So, oh yeah, and in response, I shouldn't have done that. I should have used Pearl for that with her basic attack, and it wanted to give me a little, there's a million things I just did wrong there with that choice. If you use Pearl's basic attack as the attack that finishes off a thing, I get an extra star point, which would allow me to use Garnet. Anyway, not the most efficient use of my time. Ooh. Let's continue to build Stephen and Perry. Will that increase, if they're all sort of distracted by that, will that increase her friendship with everyone else? I suspect it won't. Even though Garnet is sacrificing her health to help everyone else out here, will that not increase everyone else's friendship with Garnet? Because that's sort of a teamworky thing, isn't it? She's sort of... So, experimenting. Still learning. Always learning. And one of Rose's tears. which I'm saving for if the game ever gets like genuinely like really challenging, because I feel like at the moment it's like a little bit with the found it a little bit challenging, the last boss squared up, but not like, let's be honest, that was not that taxing.
Steven! No.
Using metal powers. Yeah, why not? Luckily, can you place metal block? Yeah, that again. I don't know. Like, I've got a see. Okay, that's a little bugbear of mine. If you write something in a script of any kind, whether it's television, video game, whatever, and it's a little contrived or it's a little convenient, having a character point that out does not. Repeat, does not make it okay, because what you've done, in fact, if anything, it's worse, because you've acknowledged that there's something a bit contrived in your script, and then you've gone with it anyway. So yeah, that bothers me. As Chris replied, not even seen the message yet, guys. That, you know what that means? He doesn't love you. He does not. He doesn't love or care. That's outrageous, Chris. Repositioning. Oh, that is atrocious. Should I tell him he's only got a little bit of time for that? I'll leave it. I'll see what he does. But sadly, this metal isn't enough. We'll need to find more. Okay.
Yes.
Approximately 10.
Yeah.
So if we get 10 of those, it'll lead us to the clod that shall not be named. Nice little Harry Potter reference snuck in there, which is cool. Oh, this is just so good to look at. I mean, just look at that. That is staggering. What a cool visual. Right, moving on. And I need to get up there somehow, because I can see there's some tungsten up there. There's some little doohickeys. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to get into a fight with what I can only assume is this level's version of that wizardy character from the previous one. Punch. Good, I was managed to get him quick enough. Alright. So, unless... Oh, I've had a thought. Right, and then...
Let's see.
Okay. And then in the meantime... Let's build a parry cannon. No, that's no good, is it? It doesn't reach who I need it to reach. Instead, then, let's target these stupid bird things, because I hate them all. You must die. Huh. Well, there's a good plan in my head. Yeah, it was, but it didn't really work, did it?
Now we're bubble buddies.
It's putting up their friendship though, which is nice. I've not used the... Damn! These things are annoying as heck. Alright. Oh, is this going to break the bubble though? No, it doesn't. Good. Yeah, suck on that. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Nasty little bird thing. I never liked Flappy Bird. That's a joke I will literally never get tired of making. They look just like the thing from Flappy Bird. Right, let's... And that's the best use of Garnet right now. Because I don't... Whatever that thing is, I fear it's... I don't like that. Do not like what just happened there one bit. I feel like that is summoning more things to have to fight. Maybe I should have focused all my thingy on that. Why would it let me select that? That's interesting. Maybe that's what that thing did. It didn't. Maybe it didn't summon a friend. Maybe what that did was prevent from doing another move. Let me see if I can get if I can get Steven to kill this thing in his with the points I've got. Then it'll upgrade his friendship with Perry on it because he's being targeted. So maybe all that thing does is just disable moves. Maybe it's not called friends. Thankfully. There you go. Because Garnet's last move used against that thing no longer works. So let us... I don't have really much left, do I? I might as well just... Yeah, it bans the move last used against it. Hopefully just for a turn, so hopefully I'll be able to use Garnet's punch next.
Hey.
What an... yeah, she's got it back. So it's just one turn. So now it's disabled her punch again, which is annoying. Steven's thingy is still... But it's okay, because Pearl's going to save the day and gain us a star. Which gave us back both of our moves, which is good because Pearl points. Sorry, I just realized I have my control quite close to the mic, so you're probably hearing all the clicking. That's no good, is it?
Wait for it.
See, this is riskier. No, I got it. Suck on that. I've gone from being terrible at that to being reasonable at that. Okay, this is interesting. Because it's nowhere near anything that I... Ah! Well, that's a... Who needs it? I'm guessing still Perry, right? She's still the lowest level of everyone here. Yeah. Ciao.
I'm doing the thing.
She's got a landmine. That's a useful idea. Useful move. Can she not... Oh, there's another block over there that I was... Haha. Moving about just then without realizing what I was doing. Okay, so oh, there's so much going on. It's like, where do you start in a world this big? Look how crazy this is. Like, there's a million things to do over there and over there. Look, I can see stuff over here. Look, there's a whole section over here. Dear oh dear, where do you even start? I'm going to start with this section because I don't know, it seems the most interesting to me. Move you to where? I think you're going to start off. Yeah, you're going to start off there, I think, for me. No. Do.
Ooh, I know.
Ah. What the? Something is wrong about the depth perception on this. There it is. The depth perception was all off there for me. I don't know why. Let's see. If I put that there, and then I can hopefully...
Look what I've acquired.
She said she needs 10, so I've got clickiness too close to the thing again. Wait, do we need that to get out? We don't. We can get out without that. Fine. So that's that area dealt with. Ugh, where do you even start? I like that the game is sort of forced. I mean, even so I've decided I want to be a little bit, you know. Is that what I think it could be? Oh, I've just got very excited. And I'll tell you why in 1 second. Let me just figure out this first of all. I am now very excited because if I am not mistaken, I could be wrong, but that
Cheeseburger backpack.
yes, gauntlet upgrade. Well, I've learnt my lesson. I need to buy the badges no matter what I do. So I'll save my money to buy badges whenever I can. Unless I really desperately need something specific. Anything in here that needs... Oh, I bet you that Connie can like cut the strawberries or something. Let's see. Perry, right. There's gotta be some tungsten here somewhere that I can get to. Actually, should we test the theory with Connie? Wow. Big chunk of this has already been done. Let's quickly do a character switch. A garnet for a Connie. Just temporary. I'm convinced she can... Maybe not those ones. They bounce, but they do not cut. I guess that would be a little bit like... go in and trash the place and cut all the strawberries to pieces. Okay, that's not a thing. Well, I tried, okay? I tried. Okay. So tempting to go straight to the forge now. Since I'm at a change point, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be patient. We'll do that. We'll do that. Maybe at the end of this video, depending on how long we do this for. Right. So straight away, as always, just get rid of these assholes. Ah, that's annoying. I really thought as the game went on, we would get more star points per turn. And I mean, we got 6 that time because I've got a badge that gives me an extra one. Perry and Steven. Should we do Perry and Stevens? Okay, 3 bonus star points over time. Should we do that? Yeah, why not? Let's see what that does.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh. All right.
Need the perfect opening.
Yes, that is a great move.
Wait for it.
Every time she says wait for it, I just think of Hamilton. I've got to wait a second. So it's weird now because he's still technically generating stars, like with Perry, even though he's not. Their team move is still happening, even though he's technically passed out. I haven't used her landmines yet, actually.
Prepare to be amazed.
But these guys attack from a distance anyway, so I don't even know if that's going to help.
This'll make an impression.
Oh, maybe he will. Is he going to...
Wait for it.
Idiots lined up. Come on, I'll let you run closer and see if you can... Oh. Come on, Garnet. Show us what you got. Wait, what is... Let's do it. For some reason, my backpack is out of bounds at the moment. Oh, it's because I've lost Steven. Oh, lose Steven, you lose access to the backpack. That makes sense. Oh, it's too late on the button press too, so I don't get the extra bonus. I'd love for one of these things to accidentally... But I know what I'm doing as soon as I get my points.
Just need the perfect opening.
Here we go. So what we've learned, Pearl, nowhere near as useless as we assumed. It was just I didn't know what I was doing with her. I did remember, I must admit, I did have memories of using her in Attack the Light and thinking she was good in that, but I guess in that there were less characters to choose from, so I guess it forced me to sort of find out. This game is it hasn't really made her the most useful character. We haven't used that one yet. Wow, that is a pretty powerful attack as it goes. So less judgment of Pearl now. Yes, please. Yes! Well done. Everyone wins, except for Steven, who definitely didn't win.
In here somewhere.
We got a together breakfast somewhere, right? Do we have a together forever breakfast, though? That'd be more useful. 4 of those.
Item, I choose you.
Yeah, let's just do that. Make sure everyone can. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Behold, treasure.
Sorry that I stopped for a second there, guys. I thought I heard. I'm gonna pause for just 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go check something out. Okay, I'm back. I probably will have cut out the minute of silence or whatever while I investigated, but I thought I heard my cat outside having a fight with another cat again, and was hoping to prevent that. But my cat is not currently having a fight with some outside cat, so it's all good. So there you go. No, I know. Oh, that was exactly what I didn't want to happen. A frustrating way to start that fight. Yeah, my cat's been having a sort of a... it's got a bit of a... Oh, sugar. That was a bit frustrating. Not the best use of that attack, considering how powerful it is. Especially because I missed one. And I probably should have gone for... I will do Pearl and Steven.
Bravo, Steven!
Oh, no. You don't get to do nothing now. Stupid bird. I hate those things. Yeah, so I've been having a regular problem where my cat's been getting into, like... There's, like, a local cat that's decided my cat is, like, in his turf or whatever. And, like, they're constantly, like, fighting. My cat's coming in with, like, little cuts on his head, and he's got one in his ear right now, and it's, like... And every now and then I'll hear, like, the of them fighting outside, and then I'll go out to investigate or stop it. By the time I get out there, it's already all done. The cat's buggered off. I've seen that guy around as well. doesn't surprise me that he's turned out to be a vicious little shit, to be honest with you. Anyway, Dan's anger aside. Huh. That enemy was so annoying that everyone appreciated Pearl for getting rid of it. Let us see. We'll do this tactic again.
Show me your moves.
I've got just the thing.
Where's the star fruit?
Item, I choose you.
Because now I can use Steven's bubble.
Now
Go
we're
on it.
bubble buddies.
Okay. The people who are really annoyed at me for doing like a bad job or whatever, in the early days of this, they must be, they're either not watching anymore, which is a shame because I think I'm getting better at this, or they'd be proud of my use of tactics. Go on, hit Garnet, go on, let me... Let that be the your downfall. And now, of course, Ciao. Ka-chow. I was doing that. I've just realized what I was doing was the catchphrase of the douchebag from Cars. You know, the one that no one... Oh, okay. Can I bring it? Alright. Is that the way to do this? Am I just throwing them in between? Woohoo, that was closer than I would have liked it to have been. But here we go. Up on the platform thing. Quite an empty, big empty space this is. But it's fine, because... No, I need a Garnet. Damn it, Garnet. Why don't you follow me? I needed you, man. Garnet's head seems... I mean, I know Garnet's got a pretty big head, like, in general, in proportion to her body, like, in the show, but does it seem like it's, like, they've taken some artistic license here and, like, made her head even bigger? It mostly just looks that way when she's running, I've noticed, actually. When she's standing still, she looks about right. I know the proportions don't change, so it's probably just in my head. Cool, so we've 100% of this area. Obviously, there's more to do.
I know.
So we've got to... Speaking of my cat, I think he's just jumped up at the window to try and get back in. So I am, once again, I'm afraid, going to have to pause and let him in. You know what? It was only a matter of time till he interrupted one of these podcasts, one of these videos. Hold for 1 second. This is terrible recording. This is bad interrupting things. Cat. How have I got a response from Chris yet? Oh, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Here we go. So the cat is in, and he has both of his eyes. So I suppose that's something. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. What do we got? We got... How long we're left? I got 10 minutes. Let's make use of that. Since I wasted so much time at the beginning doing backtracking on this one, let's make use of these last 10 minutes and at least get into the next section. But... No, what? There's too much of a delay on Garnet's punch, man. Right. No, I am not having that. Let's make use of the star fruit, because it's not often, and I am really liking this attack. Oh, it's not really. Ah, no. I take it back. I was okay at doing that, and now I suck. Alright, well, we'll get rid of these guys at least. This guy, I should say. That's so annoying. Okay, right. Tactic now is take out the little one, then take out the big one, and only go for the purple one when he does that. Stupid mistake. Never quick enough with that. I've really got to work out the timing on Perry's move.
Wait for it.
I figured out if I do that, I get the stars. Oh, we've got to try and remember to use Pearl to... Steven and Pearl, why not?
We're in
Let's...
perfect harmony.
What does that do? Steven super encourages Pearl, giving her a big attack and defense bonus. Let's do that then.
You're strong in the
So
real way, Pearl.
Nice little reference to Coach Steven. Very cool. So she's got a big old buff now, so I just need to make use of it. Which, I guess, there's so many stuff where I really can just do this.
Just need the perfect opening.
I'll take it. And of course... Actually, that little purple guy down there has just been left forgotten, hasn't he? I need to keep my eye out for when he tries to attack. Nope, well let's... You know what I'm going to do here. No, I can't do that. And I've now blown my chance to attack before it attacked me.
What am I gonna pick? What am I
What
gonna
am I
pick?
going to pick? I am going to do that one more time for this battle, so I can try again in vain. Why not? I had like an opportunity because I saw him like lowering his shield. He'll die next time he dies. That's okay.
Wait for
He'll
it.
die next time he dies. That's a stupid sentence, but you know what I mean. Pachow. Right. Can Perry finish it? Can I finally get the timing right? Yes, I can! But it wasn't enough. Was not enough. Oh, I've just realised what my team has on it.
As always, Pearl.
Wait, wait, wait.
Guys, how about this?
Oh, that's a big boost. I'm gonna save Sardonyx for the boss, but that's made that an option for a next video, I guess. We don't have long in this one, do we? I've just realised. Look at that. Time does fly when you're having fun. Dodge that one, please. Thank you. Okay, right. Let's finish this now. Basic attack. Do it, Pearl. And that gives her a star to do
Wait for
this
it.
with. Look at that. Okay, so previous assertions about Pearl not being the best character. I think basically they're all good in their own way. I've not figured out in what way Perry's that good yet. I'm still... Create a hollow Pearl, continuously deal damage, select the target for an amount. Great, a new ability. I'll take it. Yeah, we'll go into the next section
I'm
and
so
then
proud of us.
end it there. Because that way it's the loading screen and it's all ready to go for the next video. So yeah, I think that no. Oh wait, guys, have we got a message from Chris? We may have got a message from Chris.
Best friend, saving the light, do do do.
No. Not at all. That's disappointing. I thought we had, but it hadn't loaded properly, but I've just reloaded it. And it's still not there, so no message from Chris at all. Yeah, true. That's how it works in video games anyway. Ooh. Sounds like she could be the Hessonite, making the whole thing even more ridiculous. Ha! Who's the Hessonite? What you talking about, Perry? Only one of the most legendary war heroes on Homeworld. Actually, now I think about it, it was the war on this planet that made her famous. Wielding the prism, she handily decimated countless rebellion fighters. I mean, she should have more important things to do than traveling around to Earth like this. But if she was that powerful with the prism, then obviously she's come back to the Earth for that very reason. The question really is, why did she come back sooner? If she was famous for using it, but that's a different question. She won't organize commander, leaving her troops all over in silly places like this. So what could she be up to? She came back to get the prism, and now she has it. Instead of leaving or attacking, I wouldn't know. Okay, mysteries on top of mysteries. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, there you go, guys. We're going to call it there for this episode. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time when we do another thing that's like this.